technology consultant. I head technology for a consulting firm in India. And of course, that means I'm a very busy person. I travel a lot across the globe, and that means I have a very crazy schedule. But besides that, I have a lot of passion for fitness. So I'm a trained yoga teacher as well. I'm very conscious about my health. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I think my main concern was my gut health. Um, I have always been anemic in my growing years, and growing up, even though I could physically do a lot of things, but by the end of the day, because of crazy schedules and my intense practices, I used to feel quite drained, right? And it felt that the body does not have energy by the time you hit the bed. And from a gut perspective, also, I think I had bloating issues and all, which was not very interesting, right? After every meal, if you feel heavy, that's not a very good feeling to stay with on a daily basis, and that has been a chronic problem, I would say, like for a very, very long time. And it used to make me feel very bad about eating any sort of food and all this. I think so that was a big challenge for me. And of course, the constant feeling that you're bloated is not a great feeling. And therefore, before this program, I think after this program, it is so much better. Things have changed drastically. I don't feel bloated. I don't feel heavy after the meals. My plates have started to look a lot more colorful, a lot more balanced. And I've added foods that I never imagined that I would add or ever eat. So thanks to Janhavi for creating that interesting nudge cycle to get to that healthy eating patterns. The best part is that you don't create very strict routines, right, in terms of diet. The diets that you recommend are very close to what I was already eating. So it was not a very big shift. I think people relapse into their old behaviors because the distance between what a dietitian or a nutritional person is recommending to what they were eating is very, very large. But I think your plans are tailored in such a way that the distance between these two, starting point and the North Star is way less. And I think that's the sticky part. And that was the game changer, right? That just add a tad bit of this, just add a tad bit of that. And I think that made a ton of difference. And I think that fennel water in the morning was a big game changer. I think it just resolved a lot of my gut issues. And it felt different, right? Like it felt absolutely different. Something that I had not felt for a very long time. Even the desi ghee in warm water in the morning was when I start like that. That's when I reached out, if you remember, right? Like when I read that post from you, and even that was very, very interesting. It made me feel very good throughout the day. I've gotten better for sure because the meals used to make me feel bloated. Now since that's not happening, it makes it a much more enjoyable experience to eat food that nourishes your body and is not giving you the troubles that you associated with food earlier. Approach is going to be very tailored to what your challenges are, and therefore it makes a lot more sense to definitely join this in a variety of ways if you get your gut health sorted. So that's my biggest learning. As I said, nutrition has never been my area of understanding and learning, and I think this was one key learning for me, that nutrition is power. That saying is there, right? That abs are made in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
I'm not looking for abs, but definitely your health is made in the kitchen, right? So what you eat is what you become. And so if you really want to fix your lifestyle, fix what you eat, what you put inside your body. Thank you so much for all the support and guidance and working with a difficult person, I guess.